Hi, I'm Sam Meredith, and joining me today to discuss the economic situation in India is senior economist with Oxford Economics, Priyanka Kishore. Firstly, so far this year, India has been defying weakness in even some developed countries as their economy expanded 7% in the April through June quarter. Indian officials have spoken of seizing the moment to show the world the vast potential that India has moving forwards. But how can this be achieved?
The key, I think, here is for sustained economy, progress on economic reforms that eases supply bottlenecks for the country in the medium term and improves resource allocation. However, progress on this front has been quite disappointing so far, and I think it poses an important risk to India's economic outlook. In the baseline forecast, I see growth moderating towards 6.5% actually in the medium term, as opposed to the positive outlook which the government has. And the key reason behind this is that I think that the reforms program will fall short of expectations.
Not everyone has taken India's rosy economic outlook at face value, however, with analysts claiming that the national data of both India and China is an overestimation of underlying pace in economic growth. Is there an argument to suggest it's worth being sceptical about such data being produced?
There's actually a very good reason, because India's high-frequency monthly indicators have been at variance with the headline GDP growth for some time now. And this actually has been the reason why there has been so much skepticism about the pace and the durability of the recovery that the official forecast suggests. One example to look at is industrial output, which has averaged around 3% in the first half of the year in 2015. And it pretty much shows a subdued and uneven economic recovery. Some other indicators of growth like credit growth and automobile sales also do not corroborate the 7% official growth numbers.
Inflation has been a constraint on India's credit rating for some time now, but is a slowdown in GDP growth more of a threat to a positive outlook for the economy?
I would just like to mention here that two very important factors which led to much reduced concerns around India's credit outlook over the last few years have been the current account deficit and the fiscal deficit, the substantial improvement we've seen on both fronts. And in the near future, we do think that both these factors stay within the credit ratings comfort zone. That said, looking ahead, we do perceive downside risks to India's growth outlook. But at the same time, the baseline is for growth to recover in Q4 and inflation to edge back towards 6% as the positive base effects fade out. And I think it's a very close call, and it will be a mix between how the growth risks pan out and the inflation outlook pans out that will still be looked at by the credit rating agencies rather than just one factor.
Thank you, Priyanka. Be sure to check back with Dugoscopy for more updates throughout the week. Goodbye for now.